You guys are doing well. This is going to be your July 2019 general overall spread. So please keep in mind with it being general, guys, it's not going to resonate for absolutely every Leo out there. That's damn near impossible. We know this. So if it doesn't seem to fit for you guys, please don't try to force things. Don't try to make it. There are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, and Leo. And we're just going to go ahead and jump right in, guys. So what can we get for Leos July 2019? What can we get for Leos moving forward? Temperance. Divine healing coming in. A lot to do with timing, guys. Balancing out of the scales, balancing out of the emotional makeup within you. Maybe some of you are in a period of heavy healing. It's a very spiritual card. It is major arcana, so it's something that's divinely guided as well. Four of Pentacles. So maybe for a lot of you, you've been holding on to something for a while, either hoping for healing and guidance to come in, or you have been holding on to something that needs to be healed and moved on from. We're going to see where the cards are going with this, but the energy off those two cards right now, it could go either way. Balancing things out. Six of Pentacles. I love that I was talking about balancing. Six of Pentacles. Something is mutual give and take. So I feel like you have been holding on to something that you've really wanted healing within. You've wanted healing. You've wanted that give and take. You've wanted the reciprocity to come in. And that's why some of you have been holding out. Because the Four of Pentacles is, I mean, my tightly held card. And maybe for some of you, it's about healing the fact that you're holding on so tightly to something. And in order for things to change and to shift and to heal, it's about releasing the reins, you know, the tight hold that we have sometimes that we don't even realize. Oh, wow. Yeah. Six of Cups, the Tower. So definite healing. Six of Cups is also my reunion card. So Six of Cups is a highly spiritual card as far as soulmates go. It's past lives. It's someone that makes you feel like a kid again. Some of you could definitely be reconnecting in a situation that you've been holding on to, wanting healing, wanting the mutual, again, reciprocity, respect, you know, mutual give and take. You want someone that pours as much into them as you pours as much into you as you pour into them. You know, puts as much energy into the relationship as you would into the work environment, into the friendship, into the, you know, I mean, family. It could be so many things. But Six of Cups is a reconnection. It is a reconnection with someone that really sparks some kind of childlike love and wonder inside of you. We have a Tower moment coming in as well. So maybe you're not expecting this. And I'm just going to say with Mercury in retrograde, guys. Oh, wait. Is it Mercury? Google it. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, please. We have retrograde planets right now. They're going into effect. And with retrograde, a lot of the time, we get reconnections in order to kind of shake things up. And for some things, it's because there's no closure, because we've been attached and holding on to something. And for some, it's, I mean, really reconnecting on a different level because things have changed. The healing that's going on, the Temperance card, you have Nine of Pentacles falling under that. So I feel like for you guys, it's been about really standing in your power. You know, it's balanced out a lot within you as far as who you are, how independent you are, what you're really building for yourself, what you want in your life. You're not settling, which is, I mean, phenomenal because you don't want to settle, Leo. Don't settle. And this shake-up, this moment, it either inspired this or it's inspiring you to really stand strong and stand firm in your power. You have the Page of Cups, so you could be getting offers of love coming in. Two of Swords under the Four of Pentacles. So you've been holding on, not making a decision for a while. You've been putting off a decision that needs to be made. I'm just going to be blunt with you guys because that's how I do. Yeah, Page of Swords, communication coming in. This can also be, with it falling under the Six of Pentacles, it could be some kind of balance coming in because of communication. I mean, it's a communication that flows. You know, you give, they give, they give, you give. It's back and forth. It's nice and solid and steady communication. What else do we have for Leos? About 10 of Pentacles. Your happiness, your abundance, the life that you're building for yourself. This is falling under the Six of Cups. So some of you could definitely be connecting or reconnecting with someone that you saw a lot of potential with, that you saw a future with, that you saw yourself building with this person. With that Page of Swords, there's like communications coming in about it too, about commitment, about things that you saw, things that you thought would come to fruition. Maybe they didn't before. But you're making a decision to release something. Or you're making a decision, maybe making the choice to not hold on so tightly has changed things in the situation. What else do we have for Leos? 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles with the 2 of Wands. And then that Tower is falling above this 2 of Wands. So something's come in, has shaken you up, and really made you not second guess, but hone in and really focus on where you're headed, where your happiness is going to be, what you're going to build, what you are working towards in your life, and honestly, probably who you want to be by your side, what you want to take with you, and what you need to leave behind. This one wanted to pop out. It did not. 7 of Swords reversed. So 7 of Swords for me, it can be a card of deception that's coming to light with it being reversed. That means things have changed. It can also be a card of false masks. So maybe someone was portraying something before or downplaying something. Yeah, 6 of Swords reversed, not walking away. But that 7 of Swords reversed can be a false mask finally, like the walls coming down. Someone finally showing their true self, like not afraid to be who they are anymore. You have the Magician under this Temperance and this 9 of Pentacles. So whatever energy that you have healed within you, it's calling in something. You know, you've either manifested this healing within a situation, or you've really been working on your healing, and because of that, and you're standing firm in your power, and you know your worth, and you know where you're headed, you're making these decisions. 7 of Cups reversed. So finally, I feel like you guys have finally reached a point of a decision of what you want. Judgment, yeah. That's that Tower card too. Enlightenments come in. Whether it's for you or another person, that's falling under that 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. So whatever decision needs to be made about what you've been holding on to, some kind of enlightenment, maybe spiritual, it could be in your dreams, it could be in synchronicities, it could just be an epiphany. Something's coming in because judgment's taken place. Things need to be illuminated and brought to light. You've called this in though. This is falling by this Magician card. This is you guys literally manifesting some kind of judgment, some kind of spiritual judgment, enlightenment, awakening in order to happen. What else can we grab for Leos? And you may have unknowingly manifested it. You know, a lot of the times when we change things in ourselves, then tides start to shift and we start to really manifest things left and right without even really intentionally realizing it. 5 of Wands under Page of Swords. And yeah, so you guys are going to, I feel like you guys are going to have a period of really being anxious and questioning or wondering or in your head, in your emotions energetically about some kind of communication or imbalance that had taken place before. Some kind of communication coming in that it's going to be on solid ground. It's really has you in your head or up in arms about it because you just don't know. You don't know. That's all I can say with right now with this energy. It's like, I don't know. What do I want to do? Maybe it is throwing you for a loop and you're like, what do I want to do? You didn't expect this to come in. You didn't expect King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's someone coming in. They stand firm in their power and they speak their truth. This could be you guys. This is falling under the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. You guys could be embodying this. Really standing firm in your truth and finally figuring out what it is that's going to bring healing, that's going to bring potential, that's going to bring this abundance and this success into your life. What it is, who it is, where it's going to be. Sorry, there's a fly in there, guys. Tower, 2 of Wands. We have 7 of Cups upright. So yeah, you do have options. I think it's finally under the Tower. It's like this moment comes in, this happens, and it really has you thinking about what you want to do. I mean, you have so many decision-making things on this table: manifesting, decision-making, communication, again, cutting things out that don't serve you. And at the end of the day, it's knowing that you do have the option. The option is there. Maybe it's you manifesting this option to even come into play, that you could make this decision, you could make these choices, and you're doing it from an enlightened state of being, and you're doing it from a very powerful state with that King of Swords. You're being discerning and honest with yourself. You've gone inside. A lot of Leos have been going inside in tune lately. I've noticed this with a lot of people that I've read for, things that I've done, astrologically, things I've seen. A lot of you Leos are going within. You are, and maybe that you're the one that's getting enlightened in a way. You're seeing things, I mean, in a totally different way because of it. 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords. Okay. 10 of Cups, 2 of Swords, 4. Okay, so I feel like you guys have been holding off on a choice that needed to be made because you needed to really see the full picture, the full potential in something. 10 of Cups. It's that fulfillment card, that emotional stability, that happy, fulfilled home life, you know, and it doesn't have to just be a set standard of a home. You know, for some people, fulfillment is the career that they're going for. For some people, it's a relationship. For some people, it's traveling the world. Whatever fulfillment is for you, this is you finally being enlightened and truly guided into what it's going to be, what it looks like for you. Queen of Swords, under that 5 of Wands, Page of Swords, 6 of Pentacles. So whatever communication, give and take, you know, you've been up in your arms about it. It's coming in a very Queen of Swords fashion, so it's very detached. I mean, it's speaking from your soul, speaking from truth, but it's in a way that you are able to pull your emotions out of it and say, look, this is what I need. I need this. This is what I need in this relationship, in this job, in this connection. I need this. This is what I need for my soul. So I don't feel like this. So I don't feel like I'm energetically drained, energetically being pulled all over the place. I need this reciprocity in this connection, in this situation, in this relationship. 6 of Wands, victory card, recognition, appreciation, as well as finally deciding what you want, where you're going, where you're headed, what that true spark and ignition really speaks to your soul. You know, where you're going to head, what is really going to light the way for you. Healing has definitely taken place. I mean, you guys, you guys are in such a bomb place right now. Like I'm just in the Hierophant. Oh, commitment, traditions, things like that. It's also a spiritual commitment for me. The spiritual teacher, the wise one. So, I mean, you could very well be heading towards Taurus. I'm just going to be real because the focal point is there. But the Hierophant is about, you know, the student and the teacher in one. This is someone that is very, very spiritually inclined, spiritually in tune, very knowledgeable. Maybe, you know, you have reached a point of enlightenment and you're wanting to head towards someone that is very spiritually in tune. They are. It's like and it comes with wisdom. It comes with learning. It comes with lessons learned in this life. Yeah. Tower, 2 of Wands, 7 of Cups, the Hierophant. With those two especially, it's like you finally see the options that you have with this person, the potential you have here. So if this is about a connection, it can be family. It can be that, you know, you're finally seeing that things can change and this relationship between you guys can grow. It can be a love relationship where, again, you're seeing potential here and you're finally noticing the possibilities and the future that you could have with someone. And if this is you guys embodying this energy, you are in a spiritually sound level right now where you are teaching as you're guiding and you're learning. because your intuition has led you, and it's led you to the point of making these decisions, and everything is based off of your Ten of Pentacles, your Temperance, your Ten of Cups, your joy, your fulfillment, your happiness, your spiritual soundedness, your groundedness within. And again, I can't help but focus on the fact that, I mean, you have Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Six of Wands. So 3 sixes. So, I mean, you could be seeing sixes right now. 6, 12, 18, 1 in it. So you could be seeing nines. Yeah, there's a lot on this table, guys. And sign-wise, I mean, you have the Temperance here, which is Scorpio, Cancer energy. You have the Tower here, which is Scorpio energy. You have King of Swords, which is, I mean, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You have a lot of swords on here, too. And then you have the High Priestess, which is Piscean energy. Queen of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And then you have the Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. I mean, you have a lot of energies here. At the end of the day, it's going to come down to you guys finally getting in tune and deciding what the victory is for you. Where you see yourself. I mean, for me, the Seven of Cups is also about dreams. So maybe some of you could be having dreams and synchronicities that are going on. And they're really connecting on an intuitive level. It's like it's your subconscious. It's the universe speaking to you in order to really enlighten you and show you the path, show you the way to your fulfillment and your happiness. And you're realizing it, you're being discerning, and it's like you're no holds barred. Once you get it and you make that decision, there's no going back for you. You're going forward into a new level, into a new chapter. And I'm going to, yeah, because you guys are headed towards the next chapter for your life after a period of feeling left behind. Yep. I feel like you guys had shut off love for a while. You felt left behind. You shut off love. The King of Pentacles, again, possibly with an earth sign. You're heading towards your victory because of this. What else can we get? New cycle starting, wheels turning. Yeah, so you guys are headed towards it. Just keep working on yourselves, Leos. That's all I can say. You know, if you reconnect with someone, I'm not telling you to or not to. Just know that if it comes in and if there is a point that really stirs something inside of you, go within. Go within, stand in your power, stand firm. You know, you're manifesting things left and right for yourself right now. And you're truly awakening. You're reaching a new level of spiritual enlightenment. So, journey is not easy. It's not supposed to be easy. But it's worth it. Alright, Leos. What else can we grab for you guys? The moment I embrace my peace within and surrender, the outcome is the moment the universe can get to work. That Four of Pentacles, holding on when you could really just surrender, flow, and let go. And letting go does not mean moving on all the time. Letting go means letting go of the control. Release it. Let the universe work it out. The universe works fast when I'm having fun. My vibes speak louder than my words. So, yeah. Heal, work within. The manifestation that's coming in, your happiness, what you're building for your future. Really focus on, and I mean, get excited about it because it's beautiful. You guys have phenomenal cards on this table. You know, what you're building, what you're working towards. It's something substantial long-term, and it's something that's beautiful, that's built on your energy. You know, it's really, it's not built off someone else. This is built off you guys, working on yourself, healing yourself, and standing in your own power. So, I mean, Leos, yes, get it. Okay. What can I get? Your beauty, acceptance. Okay. So these are my new Queen of the Moon cards. So let me see. Okay, so acceptance is 4. So we're going to pop out with that one first. Acceptance says, acceptance of the current situation is the first step to change. The past does not exist. The future hasn't happened. There is only right now. I accept where I am and who I am right now. When we examine our lives and engage in some truth-telling, we are often confronted with what really is. The realization is powerful. Maybe that's that tower. Maybe that's that judgment coming in. It's the realization for you guys. But often we reject this truth if it is too hard to bear or we are afraid of accepting something so difficult. Each of us at some time has dodged our blind spots and had the illumination of what actually is eventually confront us. What we do next is crucial. Do we accept exactly where we are, no matter how painful or confronting, or do we retreat back into our illusions and remain stuck or unchanging? Wow, guys. Choosing to accept ourselves fully and the position we are in enables us to take the next step towards growth. When we can plant our feet solidly into the earth and say, yes, here's exactly where I am and I accept this fully, then we can take the next steps confidently, honestly, and powerfully towards where we wish to head. Accepting where we are right now in its fullness allows us to accept that there may be some chaos in our change before order is to come again. This can be an exciting feeling rather than one that generates fear if we hold on to our new intentions clearly. Okay, that's beautiful. Sorry, we have a whole nother card here. I'm like, speaking some truth. Beauty is like the medicine. It can heal even the most broken spirit. Beauty is everywhere in nature. Just look. Beauty comes in many forms and we can choose to find it. I love how I look. Rid yourself of clutter and what you find disagreeable. I see beauty everywhere and it raises my vibrations. Okay, I'm feeling this. One of the high needs in my life is that of beauty. I need to be exposed to what I find beautiful often to be at my best. You might find that a strange need, but it's far from uncommon, especially among creatives and artists. Beauty to me isn't lots of makeup or fancy skincare or society's current ideal. For me, it's nature and having things I find beautiful in my environment. I look around as I write, I can see the dark clouds racing across the sky, and it's beautiful. So I think this is really about embracing the beauty within the soul, but it's also about finding the beauty in the life you live day to day, finding beauty around you, raising your vibrations, feeling grounded, finding the beauty, and really, loving this journey that you're on right now. All right, Leos, that's going to be it for your July 2019. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the month, and I will see you in a couple weeks. Love and light. Bye.